What's up, merfolk? Mermaid Waverly here. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but I got a couple of packages from FinFun over the last couple days. So I'm going to make two different videos today. I don't know if I'll upload them both, but yeah. So I'm wearing my, you can kind of see it. I'm wearing my crown that I got recently from Mermaid Monica, or Mermaid Dazzle. She's amazing. You should go follow her on Instagram, follow her Etsy shop. She just opened up her custom commissions, and I have another crown coming that I'm really excited about, so I'll show you guys that when I get it. But, so I did get two packages from FinFun. I have another one on the way as well. Fun times. But I wanted to start with the one that I bought. So, because of COVID-19 and all of the stuff that's happened with that, FinFun did have to shut down the production for a while. So they were supposed to have the Island Opal tail, which is the green one. That was supposed to be the April tail of the month, but because of the production delays, it ended up being the May tail of the month. So we are getting that one, but I don't have it yet. But another thing that they released recently were the Asian Magenta and the Arctic Blue redesigns. We were going to get a choice between the two of them as our kind of makeup tail for April. But then Arctic Blue has been selling really fast, and so they weren't able to give us the choice because there were a lot of sizes that were sold out. But I was really excited to get it, and so when I looked online and I saw that my size was still available, I snatched it up anyway. So I actually do have both the redesigned Arctic Blue, which I purchased, and the Asian Magenta, which I did receive from FinFun to show you guys today. So I did have this package. It was together. I haven't actually really looked at it yet. My mom opened it when I wasn't here, but that's okay. But I want to start with something else that I ordered, which are the leggings. I was hoping to get the Malibu pink leggings to kind of match my signature, but they were out of my size. But because I'm almost done as my term as an ambassador, I wanted to get another pair. I do have the Ice Dragon pair that they sent me for my birthday back in October, but I kind of wanted to take advantage of my discount one last time before we finished up. So I went ahead and I got the black leggings that have the mesh scales, and ooh, oh, they're so fun. So this is like very much nice, subtle mermaid. So not exactly hot pink like a lot of my stuff is, but I think these are really fun because you can wear them kind of wherever. They have the FinFun logo on the back, but other than the scales, they look like just like plain black leggings, which I like. But then, surprise, there are scales. So the scales are blue. I don't know if you can tell, but there's actually a layer of black mesh on top of the scales. So like I'm grabbing it right now, but I'm not actually hanging onto the scales. So they are very, very subtle, which is really fun. So I'm excited to get to wear these. Cool. So I'll go ahead and put those away. And we'll get started on the tail. So this is really my first time seeing it too. In person anyway, so it looks really beautiful. I did not own the old Arctic Blue. It's one of the few Mermaid's tails that I never did own, although it's been on my wish list for a really long time, so I'm actually surprised that I never did get it. But I'm really excited that I finally get to add it to my collection, especially when it's this ooh, beautiful. Okay, so I have to show you guys the spot. This is what I saw first. So it's right where the fluke meets the scales, and it's a little bit hard to see, but it very much looks like gemstones and very like sparkly, and ooh, oh, I love it. Okay, I love it already so much. So they definitely played up the crystal element of it because it is Crystal's tail. So you can see kind of underneath there is this sort of like geometric, like it's almost literally like it's the reflections of like crystals on the back of it. So the fluke is really beautiful. It's really light colored at the tip, which I think is different from the original one. Oh wow, okay, cool. So they've actually started, I think, recently letting the scales come lower onto the fluke than they may have in the past. And I think what that ends up doing when you get the whole look together is it actually ends up making the tail look longer, which I think is really neat. So here are the scales. They actually look very different. It's kind of hard to tell. Hopefully I can get you a better look. They actually look quite different to the other new redesigned tails. So the only other Mermaiden's new tail I have is the Malibu pink. And those scales are pretty like just standard curved. They look a lot like the Tidal teal. I believe they look fairly similar to the Celtic green as well, which they have redone, which I have the old one but not the new one. But these scales almost have edges. So if you can kind of see, rather than them being straight circles, it's, I don't know, however many a sided shape it would be, like, you know, whatever an octagon is, but like a lot more sides than that. But it gives them a really neat depth because they almost kind of look like they're popping off of the tail, which, yeah, that's really neat. I really like that. So they vary the color a lot. We've got everything from, like, you know, a super dark one here all the way up to this really light, almost kind of a sky blue. The gradient comes up a little bit here towards the tip, so you do get a little bit of kind of the hint of the blended waist. So this is really, really pretty. I'm excited about this. All right, I'm going to show you what it looks like on the monofin. All right, so here it is on the monofin. It looks really, really pretty. Couple of things that I'm noticing now that I didn't necessarily before is that on the very tip here, this kind of crystally, I almost want to say it looks like a geode pattern extends all the way up almost to the tip of the fluke here, just right on the edge of the monofin, versus if you go into here, it gets more towards the like traditional fluke. So it looks really neat because it kind of just continues that pattern right along the edges, but not really anywhere else. So it looks really, really neat. I'm really excited about this. I didn't realize how different the pattern was going to be. Like, it doesn't, I feel like with the older Mermaiden's tails, it was more like, here's the one design, and now it's in all these different colors, which was really cool because they look really good together. But I think what they've done with these redesigns is they've kind of taken each one in a little bit more of like its own unique direction, so that they still all look good together and they're all like still very much the Mermaiden's tails. But they each have kind of their own unique flair to them. So now that I'm looking at this one, I'm really excited to open Asian Magenta too. Since I do own the old one, I'm going to go ahead and do a comparison video. And I'm interested to see what it's going to look like with the new one versus the old one. So again, I actually did purchase this one. This one was not sent to me by FinFun. I'm just really excited about it, and so I decided to get it anyway.